In this video, we're going to break down a little pre-lesson for what we need to know before we start solving the next level of equation. So let's get started. So today we're focusing on a vocabulary word called the coefficient. The coefficient is another one of those fancy old-fashioned math words. I don't really care if you know the word coefficient. It might be convenient for you though. The coefficient is very simple. If you look inside a term, the coefficient is the number portion of the term. So in this box right here, in this term, the coefficient of x is the number positive 2. The number in front of the variable is called the coefficient. So again, you don't have to know that word, you just have to know that it's the number in front of the variable. It's so important that you understand that the term has pieces. It has a coefficient piece and it has a variable piece. What's the coefficient here on this a? Well, this says negative, so that's not just the coefficient. Remember our old rule. If you see a variable with a blank number, that number is a 1. Blanks are the number 1 usually. Inside a term especially, a blank is going to be the number 1. So here I see negative, implied 1, a. So what's the coefficient in this term? It's just negative 1. So again, the variable is not part of the coefficient. The coefficient is just the number negative 1. Okay, let's switch over to this one. Here I have a fraction. Does it matter? Not at all. The only part you need to get rid of is the variable part. What's the coefficient? Negative 2/5 is the coefficient. Don't change it to a decimal. You do not have to. In algebra, fractions are meant to be easier. They're not what they once were. In algebra, fractions are meant to be easier. Scout's honor, I promise. Look right here. What about this little 2? Does it count as part of the number or does it count as part of the variable? Well, you'll be happy to know that this little 2 up here, the squared, counts as part of the variable. So you don't have to do any extra work. Your coefficient on this term is positive 1/5. Okay, so your coefficient right here is positive 1/5. Your coefficient right there was negative 2/5. Your coefficient up here was 2, and your coefficient up here was negative 1. Easy stuff, right? As long as you know what a coefficient is, the next lesson will be much easier for you. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and to click the bell icon. And of course, to visit the website where math is for everyone, www.grossimath.com. Have a wonderful day, guys.